We are back with rugged cases for the S26 Ultra. This is the case lineup from the guys at UAG. So let's check them out. What's up guys? Welcome back to Michael's Tech Talk. So here we are. I have picked up the lineup from UAG for the S26 Ultra. We have the Plasma XTE 360, we have the Civilian LT, and we have the Monarch Pro. Now I will say UAG are cases which I think are a bit mad looking. I think they're a bit crazy, and I'm about the crazy, to be honest. I do like that. So that is the Plasma XTE 360, which is a bit of a long-winded name. Sort it out. And then we'll go for the Civilian LT. It's quite nice. And then we've got the Monarch Pro, which is just all kinds of crazy, and I'm here for it. And that's it. That's literally what's in the packaging, so pretty minimal. So let's just weigh them. So the Plasma case is weighing in at 59 grams, which isn't too bad for a relatively rugged case. The Civilian weighs in at 45 grams. This one's a little bit more minimal. And then the Monarch Pro, it weighs in at 61 grams, which is kind of to be expected. So we'll pop the Plasma on there with the phone, and that's 281 grams. The Civilian weighs in at 267 grams with the phone. And then the Monarch Pro, 283 grams. That is the beefiest of them all. So we will get started with the Plasma case. So this is a clear case. We do have this TPU bumper, but this bumper is frosted. And then the back is just sort of shiny gloss. And then we also have our mag kickstand here as well. I like the little orange accent on there. It's pretty nice. I do like that they went for this hexagon type of shape of ring instead of just a circular one, because it tends to just deal better with the layout with the cameras, which I do kind of like, while still maintaining the circular mag ring. Yeah, I do like that design. Then on the side we have our molded buttons here, which are built into the bumper, and then we have our lanyard loophole here and on the other side as well. So you've got two different options there. Our cutouts for our USB-C speaker and S Pen, and the S Pen is easily accessible, which is good. Cut out them as well for our microphone on the top. So the buttons are, yeah, they're easily clicky. That's not a problem there. They're not a bit sticky. Sometimes these types of molded buttons can be a little bit sticky, but no, these ones are decent, which is good. So this is a relatively rigid case, so what about the fitment? So if we just pop this off at the corners, and oof, that is tight. And we just listen for the click. Yeah, that's a good click there. And then we just pop it off at the bottom. Yeah, that's really good. And then what's the twist test like? So we just take the corners and we give the phone a twist. I can actually feel the phone flexing. This happens in quite a few different cases where the fit is really good. You sort of bend it and you go, oh, I can feel the phone going there. The phone's actually twisting. So yeah, the fit's super good on that. Then if we look at the screen lip, so this does have a screen protector on, so you are getting a really good lip on there. It is consistent all the way around, so if you do set that down flat, it is going to keep it up off the surface. That's what you want to see. The camera bump is pretty minimal, but the lenses do not protrude out, which is pretty good. We also are raised here at the corners. So if I am right in thinking, if I set this down flat, those camera lenses will stay up off the surface, but we've got no rock, which is nice. So if anybody is bothered by the massive camera array on the S26 Ultra and the rocking that the phone does, this is a case that won't rock. So how does it feel? While the back is smooth and fingerprinty and say slippery, I will say the texture on the frosted bumper is different. It doesn't feel slippery, which is good. It gives you like a degree of grip, which is nice. Then you've got the added nature of the mag ring. You can loop it around. You can use it as like a ring stand. It's pretty decent that way. So yeah, the feel and the grip of this case is pretty nice, I will say. Now for a rugged case, it's pretty good. And then MagSafe strength. So like I said, see with the hexagon style mag ring, there's with the circle accessory, and it's on there pretty good. So our MagSafe test will be a little bit different because this is on a hinge. So if we just do it from the side, the mag strength there is really, really good. It's holding on there, super good. It's a 360 mag ring as well, so it's twisting. But if we just give that a shake. The stand is over 200 grams. That's not going to fall off, which is really good. So if you're in a car, it's on a mount, it's not going to fall off. So this is a thicker case, and this is a fairly thick enough mag ring. So I'm intrigued to see what the charging speeds are like with this. So we'll just pop this on and we'll see what the charging does. So wireless charging, coming in at fast wireless charging, so that'll be picking up Qi2 15 watts, which is really decent. And then if you just pop out our S Pen, we'll just see what this case is like. So yeah, super good. It's falling in line with the consistency with slightly thicker cases. We don't tend to get many more breaks because there's a bit of distance between the magnets and the back of the phone, which is really nice. It tends to be more the ultra thin cases that tend to struggle, which is nice. And then if we just bring in our mag battery, so this is the Samsung one, and yeah, no issues with fitment there. It does block off part of the camera lens, but it does at least allow you to put it on the phone, which is nice. And let's just see. Yeah, that's really good. Look at that. There's a continuous drawing of lines and squiggles, no breaks. Super good. So yeah, this is definitely a case I would definitely recommend. The clear goes well with the black phone. It showcases the color really well. This particular color blends really well because it's just like a dark frosted. So I think if you have a lighter phone, it would be like a light frosting. It kind of complements whatever phone that you put in it, I think. But if you want something a bit more minimal, then this is the civilian case. So this again is a TPU bumper. We've got molded buttons here on the side, lanyard loophole, UAG's branding's pretty minimal down here in the corner. On the bottom then we have our cutout for our USB-C, speaker and S Pen, and the S Pen is easily accessible. Another lanyard loophole, and then our cutout for our microphone in the top. It is sort of smooth down here at the corners. It is rounded off here at the corners, which kind of coincides with UAG's designs, which is pretty consistent. And then on the back we have our solid color there as well, which is smooth. So the buttons are, yeah, you can click those buttons there with no issues. I would say they're slightly more stiff than the previous case, but they're not bad. They're not bad. So then fitment, if we just pop that off at the corner like so, yeah, snaps on there really good. We just pop that off then at the bottom, snaps on super good as well. But that's really what you want to see. So if we just take our four corners there, we do our twist test. Yeah, that's not moving there at all. Really, really good. Then if we look at the screen lip, so the screen lip's consistent all the way around, which is really good. With a screen protector, you're getting a decent amount of coverage still. Without a screen protector, you'll get an even bigger lip. So if you set that down flat, your display is going to be well up off that surface. That's what you want to see. Then the camera guard, the lenses do not protrude out. So because this is a smooth back, we have our camera bump here. It is smoothed down here, which I don't really understand because, you know, if you set that down on a flat surface, you're fine. If you say if you drop it onto, say, stones, this bit is vulnerable. So I've seen this on a couple of cases now, and I don't understand why they shave this part down but leave the rest of it up. It doesn't make any sense. But if you set it down flat, it will keep those lenses up off a flat surface. So how does it feel? It feels kind of slippery, if I'm being honest. We do have this smooth surface, and it is a nice finish. It's a nice colour. And it tends to deal with fingerprints a little bit okay because it's kind of like a matte type of finish and not glossy, but it is super slippery. The bumper is kind of the same texture, but only I would say maybe just a fraction less smooth, but it's still smooth nonetheless. I wouldn't be sure that it wouldn't be a slippery case. I mean, it's not dreadful, but it could be a bit better. I would like there to be a bit of texture on the side bumper that would maybe help with that, but it's okay. Of course, we'll just check the MagSafe. So there's our mag head, just about clearing the camera lenses there. And if we just give that a check, magnets are good. It shows you how smooth this is because look, there's no rubber on the back of this head, so it's just plastic on plastic, but look, that's how smooth it is. But the magnet strength is really good. Takes the full weight of the stand, takes the full weight of the phone, so rest assured, not going to fall off. So this is the thinnest of all of these UAG cases, so I'm intrigued to see just what the charging speeds are. So if we just pop that on, Oh. Okay. When it first went on, it said just wireless charging, and it was really slow. And then I took it off and put it on, and then it came up super fast wireless charging, which is Qi 2.2, which is up to 25 watts, which is nice. So let's just try that again. Yeah, super fast. Yeah, that's good. I kind of expected that. This is thinner than these other two cases, so I did expect that to be a bit faster with the charging speed, so that's good to know. And then if we just pop out our S Pen, and we'll just check this. So yeah, we've got no magnetic interference there with the display and the pen. That's good. Super. And then we just pop our mag battery on, which clears the camera guard nicely. And yeah, that's pretty good. So even though this is a thinner case than the other two, it's still offering pretty good S Pen support with a mag accessory. Yeah, that's good. That is the civilian case. And then lastly, we have the Monarch Pro. Now, I will say over the past maybe year or so, I've definitely been digging the black and orange. This thing looks mad. It's got all sorts of mad textures on this and designs, and yeah, it's it's really cool. So it is full bumper case. We do have this sort of texture on the side grip. We again have molded buttons on the side. We have a lanyard loophole at the bottom corner and on the other side. And then this full texture up this side as well. Cutout for our microphone on the top. And then on the bottom we have our USB-C cutout, our speaker cutout, and our S Pen cutout. And the S Pen is easily accessible. So the buttons are easily clickable, no problem. They're not stiff. That's what you want to see. And the fitment is a rigid, this is a rigid case. So we just pop it off at the corners and listen for the click. Yeah, that's super good. And again, pop that off at the bottom. Yeah, that clicks on really well. And then we just take the corners and we do our twist test. Yeah, the phone is not moving out of that. Yeah, the fit's really good. Yeah, so I was putting a bit too much force into the twist there and it just flung out my hand, but yeah, that's really good. Now if we look at our screen lip, so we've got a pretty sizable screen lip there. With a screen protector, that's what you're going to get. Without a screen protector, the lip will be even bigger. So you've got really good set down flat protection there. The display is not going to get roughed up. Then on the back, so this case is a little bit thicker. It is raised at the corners here. The camera guard, the lenses do not protrude out, but this also means this is going to be another case that isn't going to rock when you set it down flat. So you set that down flat, those lenses are going to be lifted up, but the phone is completely flat on your surface, so there's going to be no rock. So if the rocking irritates you, this is definitely a case you should look at. So how does it feel? On the back, it feels very tactile, it feels very busy. There's a lot going on here. So this on the inside is like a fabric. It's like a fabric weave. It feels really, really mad. And then we've got these big plastic bits here, which is obviously the mag setup here, and then with this funky design, these fake screws and things like that. It's kind of cool. I do like it. It's a very tactile, mad looking case. On the side then, these bumpers, this grip does help massively with the grip, this texture on the side and up this other side. So when you're holding it, it does feel like it's firmly in your hand. I do like that. These are sort of metallic finishes as well, so if you do drop it, this will likely get scuffed up, but that's what cases are for. Cases are there to get scuffed up. So let's just try our MagSafe. So we just stick our stand on and it clears the camera guard there with no issues. So let's go. Whoa! Whew. So this is a heavy case, and yeah, I'd say the magnets are pretty much identical and across all of these cases, but this is just packing a little bit more weight. But if I have to give that a good push there. So if I'm just giving that a normal shake, it's fine. And if I give this shake with the stand isn't falling off. So yeah, that's just me being a bit overzealous to beat honest. The magnets are decent. They're not bad. So we'll just check out the charging. So if we just pop this onto the mag charger. So it's coming in at fast wireless charging, which is Qi 2 speeds. That'll be around 15 watts. That's to be expected. This is a thicker case. This is going to be a little bit more detrimental to wireless charging than, say, the previous case, which is a little bit thinner. So that's exactly what I would expect from this case. And then if we just try our S Pen, I don't expect this to be any, no, it's not bad at all. Let me just make these lines a bit thicker. That's better. Yeah, there's no issues with that. No breaks. That's what you want to see. And then if we just pop on our mag battery, so that fits on there perfectly as well. So that's good. And we'll just try that again. Yeah, this case has a little bit of thickness to it, so there's not going to be any interference there either, which is really good. That's with that mag battery on there, that's not interfering. Really, really good. Help if I could spell subscribe. To MTG. Subscribe. So there you have it. That is the case lineup from UAG. So what's my final thoughts? If you want a clear case that is a little bit rugged, I would definitely recommend picking this up. You get all the good things with it. You get a kickstand, you get decent protection, you get to showcase off the color of your phone, and the wireless charging is decent on it. The S Pen works really well on it. No issues with that whatsoever. So yeah, if you want something a bit more thin and minimal, the Civilian is definitely one to look at. It's not a perfect case. I would like a little bit more texture on these side bumpers. The back doesn't really bother me that much. It's more the side grips, but it works really well. Good fast charging speeds, good S Pen support. Cannot fault that either. That's decent enough from a functional perspective. I would just like a few little improvements on a personal opinion. Or if you want something a bit more rugged and a bit more mad, the Monarch Pro is definitely what you should look at. I do love the black and orange color scheme. It's pretty funky. Charging speeds are decent. S Pen support's really good. MagSafe is decent. If you want something a bit more rugged, the Monarch Pro, definitely the way to go. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. If you do want to pick any of these cases up, I will leave you affiliate links in the description down below. Affiliate links help support the channel, but they don't cost you guys any more money. So if you do pick up using any of my links, thanks for your support. It's much appreciated. And that about wraps it up for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, smash that like button for me. Don't forget to click that subscribe and ring that little bell to be notified of new videos just like this one. Keep it logged to the channel. I have a lot more S26 Ultra content coming, more cases, more accessories, so stay tuned. And if there's anything else that you want to see for the S26 Ultra, hit me up in the comments down below, let me know what you want to see. I'm gonna go, so until the next one, if you want to check out some more S26 Ultra content just like this, YouTube thinks you should watch this video right here.